All right. I have a car again. I have an actual day off where I don't have to do laundry or anything, and then I realize I have no social life whatsoever. So I'm going to start catching up on all of the movies that I missed over the last few months. I'm going to hold off on Mission Impossible simply because we have it at my theater coming up in a week. I have no interest in Final Destination, really. I have no interest in How to Train Your Dragon. But I'm going to do a double feature tonight. So you're with me for movie number 1, which is going to be the Ballerina, John Wick, universe movie. So yeah, let's double feature it up, man. I'll see you in 2 hours and 10 minutes. All right, 2 movies later, and a couple drinks later too. So first one was the Ballerina, which was apparently a huge box office failure. The only reason that I forgot this movie even happened. Twitter changed their blocking mechanism. I don't know. Where now you can see people who blocked you. You can see their stuff, but you can't comment or anything like that. So I still follow some people back from the old YouTube days, and one of the people is Erin Plays. I think she's great. I think her and Mike are actually really, really fucking good people, and they've always been very good to me. But my former friend popped up on one of them, and it showed one of his posts that he had seen this movie, The Ballerina, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a movie that came out. And I didn't go any further down the rabbit hole because I don't want to go look at anyone else's shit that blocked me and see what they're up to in their lives or anything like that. But I was like, oh, you know what? I'm off today. I'll go see the Ballerina. It has a shocking lack of ballerina-ing. This is a John Wick movie in, the extended universe of the John Wick movies. Does it justify Exoda's existence? No. Did I enjoy it? Yeah, for what it was fine. It's well shot, it's well executed. I like Ana de Armas a lot. I think the first thing I remember seeing her in was Knives Out. I know she dated Ben Affleck for a while. She'd be a great Zatanna, if they ever did a Zatanna movie. And I know James Gunn, I know you watch my channel, so you should probably make that happen. I like hand-to-hand combat. I like, practical gunplay. It had a solid cast. You've got Norman Reedus, who I haven't seen anything in a long time because I don't watch Walking Dead, but I know he got huge from that. Boondock Saints is fine. I was all right with that one. I really liked him in Hellboy 2. I'm a big Hellboy 2 fan. Gabriel Byrne. And every time I think about Gabriel Byrne, I think about that show I used to be on, that same joke that dude used to beat in the ground where 999 was 666 upside down in dreams. It was fine. It wasn't anything that, they bring John Wick back into it. I don't know where this takes place in the continuity because he's dead in the last one that came out. Which was like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I can't remember. I was at the Narberth Theater when that came out, so it had to have been 2 years ago. I don't know. Again, I've been drinking. Yeah, it was fine. I liked the Fight Like a Girl song at the end by the Evanescence woman. It was Amy Lee. I like the look of it. It flows well. It's well shot. It's well composed. It just felt like it was missing something. I also like that it has way too much exposition. And once we get through that exposition, we kind of get back into the world of John Wick, where we get just enough of what this world is that we could just keep following. We don't need the nuts and bolts and how it all works. But there's a big gap in the movie that's telling her backstory about her father being killed, and by a cult that's kind of the yin to the Continental's yang, and she goes to learn with Angelica Houston, who I'm a big fan of. I'm really glad that Angelica Houston's still doing stuff. I think she's absolutely fucking wonderful. She's one of my favorite actresses of all times. She's not given a lot to do in this, but it's nice to see her kind of still part of a tentpole franchise, and you know, I like that. I'm a big fan of her. I think she should have won an Oscar for playing Morticia Addams, if you ask me. But yeah, it was fine. You know, it's not something I'm going to revisit. Kind of like the first John Wick movie, like, I like it a lot, and the second one, but like, I don't really go back to them as much as, as some other types of movies. So I probably won't revisit this one, but it's not an egregious film. It's not poorly done. It doesn't take away from the John Wick series. I understand why Keanu Reeves has to be in it, because you got to sell tickets, even though it didn't sell very many tickets. And I like that kind of synthwave, vaporwave kind of lighting scheme that they use through it. But for the most part, it was just fine. Like, it just seems like the kind of movie that would have gone to streaming. You know, I do like that, like, because Ana de Armas is an extremely attractive woman. They didn't play on the sex appeal of it. Like, I think that Atomic Blonde is a better version of this movie. That one used the sexuality more than this one did. I thought going into it with the ballet stuff, it would have been more sexy. And they didn't really go that angle, which I thought was kind of interesting. But I liked it a lot, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't leave it unhappy. You know, I've seen better movies. I've seen far worse movies. I've reviewed them on this channel. But I don't know. It just seemed like unfortunately, it's exactly what my former best friend said in his thing. It was just fine, you know. And so yeah, the Elon Musk changing the thing to where now you can see blocked people's shit made me go, oh yeah, the Ballerina came out. Thanks, former best friend. Yeah, so that was the first of 2 movies tonight. And the second one broke my fucking spirit, but it was a much more powerful movie, so we'll get into that later. But as for now, movie number 1, The Ballerina, a John Wick story, kind of like Solo, a Star Wars story. It's fine. It was, you know, pretty much what I thought it was going to be. And it had some good stunt choreography. It just lacked the teeth. And sometimes it felt a little flat. You know, when they're in the town it felt like the town from Gymkata, almost. But yeah, that's it. That's my review of The Ballerina.